everyone, it's Lindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another What Sold on eBay video. Today I want to talk about the sales for the week of September 6th through September 12th, 2019. So I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm just going to take you right over to my computer and we're going to talk about sales overall for the week as well as look at some particular items that sold. Let's go.
All right, here we are in my performance tab looking at the week of September 6th through September 12th. So my gross sales overall for the week capped out at $1,052.96. Now that is down 37.7% from the week before, which of course is the nature of the business. We always have those hills and valleys. You know, as long as it sort of evens out over the course of the month, that's what keeps me happy. And those are the numbers that really matter for my bookkeeping. But for the purpose of these videos, we're looking at it week to week. So we can really see those highs and those lows when we look week to week. Performance-wise, there wasn't really anything significant to notate. I didn't list any more than usual. I didn't list any less than usual. I just basically kind of did a few listings every single day. I believe I had maybe 70 new listings go up this week. So everything about this was pretty average, which kind of tells me that the sales definitely reflect that. You know, average listing performance equals average sales that I expect, which is around $1,000 a week. Let's go ahead and just get into some of the items that sold last week. Oh, this sale made me so happy. It is a Remington Intercept PF7400 replacement head assembly cutter. Basically, it's a replacement blade for an electric shaver. Let's just say that. And it's for a Remington electric shaver. So this item sold for $24.59, and it sold within about 2 hours of being listed. I always love finding replacement heads for electric razors, really razors of any kind you guys have heard me talk about. But this one in particular, you could see here by the product ratings, I mean 4.7 stars out of 70 product ratings that eBay has on file. It's a good quality razor head. You know, would this have sold as quickly if it was like maybe 1 or 2 stars? I don't know, but that just goes to show that this item in particular, people love it, and it sold super quick. So I also was able to ship it in a box for only 4 ounces. That's another reason why I love these kind of items. They're so incredibly lightweight. They cost less than $3 to ship it, which is phenomenal for keeping your profits high. So after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, my total profit on this sale was $17.52. The next item was good old Boots number 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Day Serum. I always love getting the number 7 brand of anything because it sells very, very well when it comes to skincare. Not everything by this brand goes for this much, and I say this much because a lot of them tend to go for around $10 or $12. But this one in particular sold for $17.94, and it also sold within 24 hours, which was awesome. So after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, my total profit on this sale was $11.11. Okay, so we're starting to get to the time of year where people are needing to take care of their hands and feet and protecting from dry skin and the cold weather. So I just recently listed these lots of 6 pairs of Aveeno repairing foot masks, and I also have hand masks in my store as well. So 6 pairs sold for $17.94, and I've actually sold 2 of the 4 of these that I have so far. I haven't sold any of the hand masks yet, but as soon as I listed the foot masks, 2 sets sold. So I do still have 2 available. I'm going to be really anxious to see how long those last. But after shipping, fees, and cost of goods, my total profit on this sale was $10.87 for each set that sold. So this next sale was a set of 2 bottles of Rainbow Light Sleep Zen supplement. So it's a sleeping supplement. Honestly, can't remember if I've showed you guys this before, but I definitely wanted to make note of sleep time aids. A lot of people out there now are starting to look for ways to help get a better night's sleep that is drug-free or all natural supplements. You can see here that I did have 5 sets of these and all 5 have sold, and I'm completely sold out. So a set of 2 bottles sold for $17.76. And I did notice that the ratings here, so you could see there's 3 different ratings. There's 1 1-star and 2 5-stars, which makes the total average 3.7. So the fact that the rating at first glance doesn't appear to be very favorable for this product, it definitely doesn't seem to have reflected my sales at all. I'm always really worried when I see product reviews or product ratings that look like this. I always worry that it's going to deter people from buying product, but realistically, if someone uses this product and they like it, they're going to come shop for it regardless of what the product ratings say on eBay. I really think that this would only affect people if they had never tried the product before, and it might deter them from buying it, be like, that's not a very good rating, I don't want to try it. But then you do have those repeat buyers, which is one of the things I love about consumables. You have the repeat buyers of the people that use this product regularly, and so they come and buy it because they know that it works. It's not necessarily somebody looking to try out a new product. So, just because a product rating doesn't seem very favorable for your product, still go ahead and put the UPC in there. I've heard a lot of people that will, when they create the listings, they'll put the UPC number in, and then they'll see that maybe there's some bad product reviews, and so they will then pull the UPC number from the item just to keep those negative ratings off of their listing. I really don't recommend ever doing that, and I don't personally do that just because eBay is switching to their new product page cataloging system. And so in order for your item to be visible the most times that it can be, you definitely need to make sure that there's a UPC number in that listing. So don't go in there and remove the UPC numbers just to keep those product reviews off of your listing, because you want to be able to utilize the eBay product catalog as soon as it's rolled out for everything site-wide. So just my 2 cents about that, because this goes to show here, I've sold 5 sets over the course of maybe 2 months, I want to say, about 2 months. And so those product ratings have not affected my sales of this at all whatsoever. So after shipping, fees, and cost of goods, my total profit off every single set that has sold is $9.22. The next listing that sold was the set of 3 bottles of Mother Love Pure Milk Plus herbal supplements. So I wanted to make sure to point out, now I'm not necessarily talking about the brand, although the brand is, it's a pretty good brand for this category. But the whole category itself is something to look out for. So these 3 bottles of Mother Love breastfeeding supplement sold for $28.46. You see here I had 2 sets and both have sold. They sell fairly quickly, I want to say within about a week of listing, but this entire category is one that I'm noticing will get some really good sell-through rates. It's anything having to do with breastfeeding. So any sort of supplement with fenugreek to help, boost breast milk production, different kind of teas. I've sold, different kind of breastfeeding supplement teas, the pills, the pill form supplements, they all seem to be very consistent sellers. So anything that you can find that has to do with breastfeeding or nursing, definitely keep your eyes peeled, looking clearance aisles, or if you have the opportunity to get any of that kind of stuff wholesale. It definitely seems consistent enough to me to where I do want to list it as soon as I get it, because I know as soon as I list it, the sales are going to come. So after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, my total profit on this sale for every set that sold was $17.59. Okay, so this next item is something that I had never seen before. I've sold the brand before, which is Ancient Nutrition, but I have never sold a powdered bone broth protein powder before. I've never even seen it before. You know, I've sold several different kinds of protein powders, but I've never seen one that was specific to bone broth. And then it also had the addition of collagen peptides in it, which, you know, like I've mentioned before on other sold videos, anything with collagen always grabs my attention because it sells really well. So I've sold specifically collagen peptide unflavored powder mixes before. So to see bone broth protein powder with the collagen peptides, I knew it was going to be something good, and it definitely was. This small tub, it was only 11.3 ounces. It sold for $36.94. Now, it did sell for a good price, but it didn't sell that fast. It was listed for about a month. Early on, I did get some offers on it that I countered and were declined. I didn't want to take the prices that I was getting. I was getting offers for around $20. I knew that it was more valuable than that, so I did go ahead and hang on to it because I didn't know, you know, how often I was going to get something like this. You know, I see protein powders all the time, but I never saw this specific kind. So I did hold out, and it paid off. It only took about a month to sell. So after shipping, fees, and cost of goods, my total profit on this sale was $25.71. Okay, so next is this set of Philips Sonicare brush heads. It's a 4-count package. So brush heads always seem to sell really well, but I wanted to make sure to bring up this one specifically because all brush heads are not created equal. So when I had initially seen this item in liquidation, I kind of set it aside because almost every single brush head set that I've been getting sells for like $10 or $12 a set. You know, I always get really excited because there's always like a price tag on it that's like $30, $40, $50. And so I get really excited because I'm like, yeah, this is going to sell for good money. But eBay comps are just not nearly as good as in the store. I really do think that these brush heads are just one of those items that if you were to go to Target or to go to Walmart and buy it straight off the shelf, you're going to pay $30. But if you go to eBay, you're going to pay $10. You know, I don't know if it's because electric toothbrush heads are just so knocked off and you can buy, you know, off brands and get them so cheap that on sites like eBay, the price of the original is just driven down so much. Or I don't know if it's sellers just tanking the price to move product. I can't tell you exactly what it is. So I saw these and I just set them aside thinking that they were just going to be like $10 or $12. But I was so happy to see that the market on eBay for these was still good. So these brush heads in particular sold for $31.24. I do have two. I just have one that sold, so I still have one left. But I was so happy to see that these weren't $10 to $12. It made me so happy because after shipping, fees, and cost of goods, total profit was $22.98 on these brush heads because they're so lightweight. You know, they shipped for 4 ounces just in a bubble mailer. So it did show me that there is still hope. Not all brush heads are selling for $10 with free shipping. There are some that are still commanding a better price. The market is still good on some of these. So keep your eyes peeled for this kind of brush head in particular. Okay, next is something a little different. It's an advanced Ortho Pneumatic pump low profile walking boot. How's that for a mouthful? So it's one of those that can go on either the left foot or the right foot. It's a size extra large walking boot. So it sold for $56.81 with free shipping. So it did take a little while to sell. I saw the comps and there wasn't too many, so I had a feeling that it would sit for a little bit. It set for about 6 weeks or so, but then it sold for the $56.81. It did cost, just under $10 to ship it because it was about 4 pounds within the box. But after shipping, fees, and cost of goods, my total profit on the sale was $34.76. So this next item was a very nice shock for me. It is a teeny tiny little bottle of daylight electrolyte drops. So this is basically just a small bottle of liquid electrolytes that you just kind of add to your water to hydrate you. I had no idea that it was going to be worth $20.79, but that's exactly what it sold for. So that was a very nice, pleasant surprise. I did not suspect that a small bottle like that, it was only 4 ounces. So it was a very small bottle. Did not see that coming. So very pleasant surprise. After shipping, fees, and cost of goods, total profit on this sale was $13.30. All right, here's your friendly reminder that cold and flu season is coming. I don't think any of us are looking forward to that. But if you sell cold and flu medicine, you might be excited for it. So this was a lot of 9 boxes of Advil multi-symptom cold and flu. So they were very, very small boxes. There was only 10 capsules per box. That's why I lotted all 9 boxes together. And so it's 90 total pills and sold for $22.69 per lot. As you can see here, I had 7 lots available. I've already sold 5. I sold the first 5 sets of this Advil multi-symptom cold and flu within the first 2 days of listing it. So I listed it, and within 2 days, I sold 5 sets. I actually sold 2 sets to the same person and then 3 sets to other people. And now I have 2 sets left. So that's always really nice to see because, you create the listing one time and then it just starts selling over and over and over again. And every single time this listing sold, it was a profit of $12.96. Because these boxes are so small and lightweight, it can all definitely go first class, which is awesome. So although we don't really like cold and flu season, if you can get your hands on medicine, now is definitely the time to make sure that it's listed because people are starting to buy it. I've also started selling some Mucinex that has been sitting in my store. I listed some Mucinex a couple of months ago and nobody has bought it. And now suddenly it's starting to sell. And it's because we're starting to get into a change of seasons. People's allergies are starting to act up. Cold season is coming. So time to get that kind of stuff listed or start sourcing that kind of stuff if you can. Make sure to be checking clearance aisles, check liquidation, check wholesale, check all of that because we're starting to get into the season. I can remember not last year, but the year before, one of the most popular products that I sold was Theraflu. It was the powdered drink mixes that people would put in hot water, and they'd drink it like tea. It was Theraflu for cold and flu. I remember I had found, if you go way back in my older sold videos, I had found a whole bunch of that kind of stuff at Dollar Tree and bought it up for $1 per box. And I ended up selling, I think it was something like 3 boxes for $15 or something like that. And so I made a lot of profit on those kind of items. So don't sleep on those kind of items, which also leads me to remind you, make sure to check Dollar Tree for this kind of stuff. I did not get these particular items at Dollar Tree. They came in a liquidation, but Dollar Tree will get cold and flu stuff in overstock from bigger retailers. So make sure to check places like Dollar Tree for this kind of stuff, because if you can find it in large quantities, it can be a gold mine for this time of year. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and videos like it, please give it a thumbs up so that I know. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to check the video description. I will put some useful information in there. And please do remember to subscribe if you'd like to see more content. And I'll see you guys with my next video. Bye-bye.